Hey y'all, the world's falling apart. And when the world falls apart, the only way I know how to soothe myself is to cook a giant piece of meat. Here it is, my big piece of meat. That's 12 pounds of prime brisket. Follow me on my journey. Come along with me as I turn this into something that will affect my heart. One thing I'd like to establish up front is I know there's a bunch of y'all smartasses out there that are going to have all kinds of opinions about the decisions that I make over the course of the next 2 days. I don't give a damn about what y'all think. I'm going to do this brisket the way I want. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to inject my brisket, yes, with beef broth. Why am I going to put beef broth in beef? I told you I'm not answering any of y'all's questions. Check it.
Dude, how are you already going?
Oh, God. It's a tub. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Sorry I'm making that kind of noise. I just enjoy this a lot. All right, the next step is going to be dry brining the meat. I'm going to add some kosher salt. Why kosher? Didn't you know I was Jewish? Salt can. What the hell? Salt can, take 2. Okay, I'm all salted up. Now I'm going to gently tent this, put it back in the fridge, let it sleep like a little baby, and then many hours, well, sometime tonight, I'll come back and then I'll rub this baby. Join me. All right, the time has come for me to rub my meat. And I come down to the garage because I don't like anybody to watch when I rub my meat. Except, ironically, you. This might be controversial, but I always rub my meat in mustard before I rub it with rub. And if you don't like that, I don't like you. Mustard cam. Why am I breathing heavy when I do this? I take it seriously. And now for the rub. What's in my rub, you ask? Well, if I told you, I'd have to kill you. And you may think, oh, I've heard that. That's a funny saying that people say, but I'm serious. I have killed and I will kill again. Rub, Cam. I hold my breath when I do this part. That's why I'm not breathing. Rubbing complete. Now she goes back in the fridge. All right, the journey will continue in about 4 hours when I take it out of the fridge to let it get up to room temp or close to it before it goes on the smoker. Join me. It's gonna be a long night. Hey y'all, I'm still here. I took the brisket out of the refrigerator so it would get, closer to room temperature, but that was rather boring, so I didn't show it to you. Oh, and just a quick PSA for those of you who have left DMs indicating that you do not understand that I am playing a character. Please do not have children. All right, the smoker is up to temperature, and now we're gonna drop this baby on there and put in the probe. All right, there she is. Gonna put her to bed. And I'm gonna come back in the morning. Good morning, I hope you slept well. I didn't, because I was worried about my baby. Let's see how she slept. Peek cam. Daddy-o. All right, a little science for you here. The internal temperature of the brisket is like 168 right now. So it's in the middle of the stall. So now we're going to take it out and we're going to wrap it. Called the Texas Crutch. Some people use foil to wrap. I'm gonna use pink butcher paper. I think it will be good either way, but this is gonna let it breathe a little bit more. and I want my brisket to breathe. I just feel like me and the brisket are more one unit when I'm breathing heavy and it's breathing heavy. One thing to note, I'm not really going to be able to show you how to do this because I've got two hands and I need both of them for this process. So if you want to know how this is done, go on freaking YouTube. That's what I did. We've hit 195. It's time for the Ziggle test. Okay. It could be ziggling some more. All right, I'm gonna wait till 200. Okay, we hit 200. Second jiggle test. I want more jiggle. I'm gonna let it go to 203. Okay, you missed a little bit of the action. I mean, I'm sorry, I can't entertain and do this at the same time. This is when things get precarious, but I had to kind of go to the poke test and it's at 203, it's good. I'm gonna move to the next step. Okay, I wanna apologize for all that stuff I said about how this was easy. That was at a different part of this process. And anyway, but I mean, things are still good. We're still good. Let me tell you what I'm gonna do right now. So now I've added a layer of foil on to keep all that moisture locked in, and we're gonna add it to basically our warming drawer down here. We're gonna put it at about 150, 160 and let it rest in there for a few hours. I'm deeply sorry if I alarmed any of you. I know many of you are invested in this, and my baby has become your baby. It's like we're raising this baby together, and you thought that maybe the baby was in danger. The baby is just fine, has a bright future. I want to say thank you for sticking with me on this journey that is about to come to an end. It's the moment of truth, the reveal. Oh yeah. Now we slice it. See that both of my hands are in this shot, and that's because my sweet thing is filming for us. Baby, I really appreciate it.
Baby, your meat looks so good.
Say that again.
Your meat looks so good.
Okay, so I removed the point muscle, and this thing is just like jello, just jiggly. We're gonna cube this thing up and make some burn ends. So this right here, oh, this is so good. This cube, this stuff's just falling apart. And I'm eating some of it, but we're gonna just put some of it in some duck fat. I'll just keep following the journey. So to just give y'all an idea how this turned out, look at this. It can't even hold itself up. It's so tender. You know you want that. Get it. Now you may ask yourself, why would you take the brisket and then put it in a pan of duck fat and fry it up? I'm from North Carolina, y'all. All right, for this, what we're calling meat candy, we added a little Blues hog sauce, and you just put it in there with the fat. This is gonna make the most delightful thing you've ever put in your mouth, but you're not gonna put it in your mouth, sorry. So here we have the finished plate. Of course, I made beans. I didn't even tell y'all about that. My baby made cornbread. She didn't even tell y'all about that. I made this brisket and these little burnt ends right here. We're about to have fun. I want to say thank you for coming along with me on this journey. I felt your presence the entire time, and now I'm just gonna feel my meat in my mouth.